Hey everyone, what is up? So you're watching Super Nintendo Collection Quest, the monthly video where I go over my recent Super Nintendo game pickups. I play through them a little bit, do a quick little review, see if it's a game I'd like to come back to, and you have a chance to win a free game for the system of your choice.
As a kid, I loved my NES, but when I got my Super Nintendo, that was it. Great graphics, sound, and gameplay. I was hooked. Some of my fondest gaming memories are from playing some of the greatest RPG, adventure, action platformer, and multiplayer games on the SNES. It's my goal to own every North American Super Nintendo game released, so follow me on my quest to Super Nintendo completion.
Alright, so for this month, I got number 661 in my collection, Super Mario All-Stars plus World. Super Mario All-Stars plus World is really one of those must-have titles for the kind of person that wants to have a smaller, cherry-picked selection of Super Nintendo games. I already have Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World in my collection, but up to this point I hadn't acquired the all-in-one cartridge. Super Mario World is a classic. It introduced us to the Super Nintendo and showed us a glimpse of its capabilities. All-Stars brought back the classic Mario games that we've grown to love, and some we might have missed out on. But the best parts about this compilation are the battery save feature and the improved graphics and sound applied to all of our favorite classic Mario games. Number 662 and 663, Nobunagu's Ambition and Lord of Darkness. So I'm lumping these two games together for two reasons. One being that Lord of Darkness is actually Nobunaga's Ambition 2, so both of these games are very similar. And secondly, I don't really want to spend too much time on them. As some of you may know, these simulation games are my least favorite genre on the Super Nintendo. I love newer simulation games like Tropical 5, but find it very hard to get into these old Koei games, especially since I've never played any of them as a kid. Basically, though, you'll be taking over territories while managing resources and your population. It's really nothing new to the, historical series of Koei games, but probably won't be coming back to these. I don't know, maybe someday I'll learn how to actually play them properly and I'll maybe actually enjoy them, but for now, I don't really have any immediate plans to. Number 664, Speed Racer. Speed Racer is a bit of an odd game. So, alright, the game starts you off racing in New York. It uses some Mode 7 effects to do some interesting things. We actually have some hilly terrain in this racer. And you'll have a blade attack and a certain amount of turbo boosts. But you can add additional turbo boosts by running into the Mach 5 logos, which are scattered around the track. You'll have to watch your damage meter though. Crashing into obstacles or other drivers will increase the meter. If it gets too high, your car will break down. I actually found the racing game to be a little frustrating because the other drivers, while they don't run into each other, they will run into you as if they don't have the capability to even see you. Second place starts to gain on you just a little bit and rams your ass until you break down. It's super annoying. Now, the interesting thing about this game is what you might not expect. In between races, the game switches to a platformer, and a horrible one at that. The play control is terrible here. It really feels like this area of the game was rushed. The game does use a password system so you can resume where you left off, which is nice, but honestly, not sure I want to come back to this one. Number 665, Wizardry 5. Wizardry 5 is very text heavy, with RPG elements very similar to Dungeons and Dragons. You are always either in the text heavy city or a maze-like dungeon. I admit I used to play one of the earlier Wizardry games on the PC when I was younger because I didn't really have a lot to choose from. I just got to play whatever we had. With as many games as there are to choose from, Wizardry 5 seems to feel very bleak and doesn't really use much of the hardware's potential. Oh, number 666, Brain Lord. Brain Lord is an action role-playing game with heavy emphasis on puzzle solving. So you'll collect gold and experience from defeating enemies, and you can buy new equipment in town and power up your character. Eventually you'll get a companion sprite that'll help out with either healing or fighting. Your companion sprite will earn experience by picking up blue orbs that are sometimes dropped by enemies. This game does use a battery save to record your progress. I actually thought it was a pretty fun game. I enjoyed the puzzles and light RPG elements, and it's pretty easy to get into. Definitely gonna come back and try to finish this one off later. Alright guys, so that is it for this month. I'm now up to 666 Super Nintendo games and just have 57 more to go. Yeah, overall it was kind of like a disappointing month, really. Like, a lot of these games were pretty disappointing. Super Mario World plus AllStars is excellent, but the thing is I already had Super Mario World and AllStars separately, so it wasn't that exciting for me to get the all-in-one cartridge. But at least I have it now for my collection. Brain Lord, on the other hand, though, was actually a pleasant surprise. I had fun with it. There's a lot more puzzle solving it than I was expecting, and then RPG elements as well. So it's a lot of fun, you know, powering up your character and solving puzzles and stuff like that. All right, anyway, let's get on to the game giveaway. So this month's winner for the random free game for the system of your choice is SCL Saucington. Congratulations. Send me a private message, let me know which address you'd like the game shipped out to, and let me know which system you'd like the random free game for. To enter next month's game giveaway, all you have to do is comment below, and I will pick a random person from the comment section in this video for next month's video, and I'll announce it then. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I will see you later.